On, oh, somebody's recording. Dad, is that you?
I am.
Okay. Have your hand on the volume, because I don't want to blow anybody's eardrums out.
Where is the volume?
On your computer. The volume on your computer.
Yeah, just on there. Can you guys hear that? And so sometimes it might get really loud, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt people. What is that sounding like to you all?
But we can't hear you when you're doing
But you can hear the sound bowls?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, we can hear it.
Okay. I just want you to know it kind of gets loud. Yeah, this is our first time to try it like this, so I'm excited. There's a couple other people on. I know I have a friend that was going to pop on. So we'll just wait for a little bit, and I'm also going to see if I can play some music.
You want me to unmute Roy? Dr. Roy? You want me to
when we start, you can mute.
Okay.
It's not going to start till 7, really.
Okay.
I've been closing the door all my life, held it in, but not anymore. Got 2 feet on the floor.
Can you guys hear that music at all?
Yes, I can.
I have microphones, speakers, sound bags, computer. So we're just going to start taking a deep breath.
It's always been there, it just took me a minute to find it. If I were to be anybody else, I'd just be hiding who I am.
You might mute your microphones.
Looking back on a little boy, never gave him a chance to ever be more. I didn't love him, but I'm gonna love him.
See beauty down there.
Forever, it's time to push open the door. Pardon my imposition, but this is
Mute your microphones if you can. Get to a place where if you're not alone. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. If you are not at a place where you're alone and there's busyness going around, just honor the rest of us. Turn off the video, mute your microphone. If you are by yourself, then feel free to have your camera on. I'm just lighting some Palo Santo to cleanse my energy because it has been a day. Is that Bertha? I think that's my friend Bertha down there. Starting to take a big deep breath in through the nose. This is not a moment to watch and consume. It's a moment to join and get into the same space of peace. Recognizing that we are all connected to the same beautiful, divine oneness. Beginning to take a deep breath through your nose, releasing it through your mouth. In your nose. Relaxing through your mouth, allow those shoulders to drop. If you're holding tension in your jaw, if you're holding your tongue to the roof of your mouth, allowing that to drop. In the position that you're at, allowing yourself just to relax and release as much as humanly possible.
I'm grateful for
In through the nose
I am
and out through the mouth. I want you to begin to imagine a white light flowing from the top of your head through that crown chakra down to the beautiful third eye, allowing, envisioning it swirling.
Yes, I'm grateful.
As Roy and I were speaking today, everybody can hear me okay still? Can everybody hear me? Yes? Okay. Thank you.
I'm grateful.
One of the things that we recognize is that we are in a time and in a space that feels very divided. And even if things are good and happy, and politics, all the things went your way, there's still this collective
I'm grateful for the eyes I have.
nervousness, this collective energy, this collective focus and attention to things that threaten to pull away who we are and where we forget who we are. Our attention is the most valuable asset we have to give, because where your attention goes, your energy flows. And when we find ourselves focusing on the 3D, the third dimension, this beautiful earth that we're living on and in, when we find ourselves waking up every day, and we all do, this is not a moment to point fingers because I would be pointing it at myself first, but when we wake up and we instantly turn on the television, turn on the phone, consume, looking at our phone, looking at the news, looking at social media, talking to other people, we're instantly allowing our energy to begin flowing at a rapid pace outside of ourselves. And one of the risks that happens with this when we do these things is that our energy gets siphoned and we start experiencing dis-ease in our bodies. We experience pain, we experience stress, nervousness, anxiety, sleeplessness. I'm sure by the shake of a head, we've all experienced some of that recently. I would say yes. And so having these very intentional moments to join together with others, to join together to get very still and quiet with ourselves, and to pull ourselves back to center, pull ourselves back to our heart space, pull ourselves back to our own sovereign being, recognizing that we do not need anyone, any person, anything outside of ourselves to bring in a sense of peace and calm. It just takes intention with our attention. And so that's all this moment is. Roy called me this morning, my father, in quite a bit of pain. His body is fighting him right now. But guess what? Everybody's going through something. And so this is a time where we can join together and we can allow our energies to connect. We can focus our energy on Roy if you want. You can focus your energy on yourself, anything you're going through. I ask you to invite you to find something you can be really intentional about what you want. If you want to put all your energy into the fact that you're not sleeping well, or you're feeling anxious, or you just want to push that love and raise the vibration of the collective energy on our planet, or if you want to send it to Roy and envision his body as whole. We know that we're not asking of something, we're not asking a sky daddy to do something that's not already been done. When we manifest, when we create, we put ourselves in the way of something that's already there. It's done. Our bodies are whole. Our spirits are calm. Our nervous system is regulated. Our abundance is there. We have, by our birthright, have the right to speak these things into existence. We have the right to put ourselves in the way of experiencing total wholeness, total oneness, total peace. And my friends, your only job in this world is to know yourself. Know thyself. Know yourself as a beautiful and perfect expression of the I am. Make it your number one goal to love and nurture yourself. And you can't do that if you're not comfortable being with yourself. If you're not comfortable being in the stillness. And our monkey minds threaten to get into the way, and we want to go. We want to think, we want to do, we want even our manifestations and our meditations to be productive, which is another thing I talked to my father about this morning. You can talk to God, but if you're still working, creating, doing something, writing a book, writing a sermon, you're still not being totally empty. You're not getting to the void. You're not getting to that place where all there is God. No intention. So as we enter this space together this evening, we enter knowing that our minds are going to keep going, and we give ourselves grace. We give ourselves patience to allow ourselves to become the observer. Here's another analogy. I want you to picture a triangle, and at the top of the triangle is the observer. That's God. That's you as God, as the observer. On the bottom left is the observation. And on the other side is that which is being observed. And it can kind of sound like a puzzle the first time you hear it, but I know I'm speaking to really awakened beings in this moment. You are the observer. You're not the observation, and you're not that which is being observed. So for Rui, as an example, the observation, that which is being observed is his body, his health, right? That's that which is being observed. The observation is he experiences dis-ease. He's experiencing pain. He's experiencing restlessness and sleep and fear and attachment to this vessel that we call Roy Richmond. The attachment to this beautiful life that we're walking in, the journey of our life on this earth in this lifetime. We get so attached that we forget we're not the pain, we're not the attachments, we're not our names even. We are the observer as God. And from that place, when we pull up from a bird's eye view and pull ourselves way out of this third dimension, and we're looking from a place that we imagine is the eye of God, the Spirit, we begin to identify with that oneness and that truth and that frequency where there is no pain, there is no suffering, there is no identity, there is no beginning, and there is no end. There simply is. And I just want to stay in that moment with you all tonight. Allowing yourselves to go there. Allowing yourselves to shut down your eyes. To shut down the thoughts and simply be. Nobody is your healer. Nobody is your savior. You do not need healing. You do not need saved. We connect to the frequency of total health. Thank you, Spirit, for this moment. Thank you for our breath in our lungs in this moment. We choose to be right here, right now. There is no future moment. There is no past. There is just the isness of now. And with every breath in our lungs, we are breathing in the essence of you, Spirit. We allow the beautiful white light to flow through our crown, through our third eye. We envision it moving through our throat chakra as we speak our truth. As we know that when we walk into a room that we belong in that room. We envision this white light moving to our beautiful heart space. You might place your hands on your heart. Many people will experience colors. Allow yourself to just be. No thoughts, no judgment, no questions, just experience. What are you feeling? What are you seeing? Every breath, as this breath moves, this white light moves from your beautiful heart chakra down through your sacral, down through the solar plexus and the sacral and the root, envisioning roots going down through your legs, down through your feet, into this beautiful earth that I like to call her by her name, Mother Gaia. We are grounded. We are grateful that our spirits get to be here in these bodies, in these vessels. This is our temple. This is our energetic vehicle so that we can experience this beautiful place. We get to be expressed. We get to experience. We get to have lessons and relationships and connections. Our heart gets to know what it feels like to love. It gets to know what it feels like to be broken because we love.
Be still and know.
Continue to breathe in through your nose,
Be still and
imagining the white light, and we're just going to take a moment to be quiet.
Be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Be still and know. 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 still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know.
to continue breathing. We'll come back to this in a moment. I want to make sure everybody is okay and can hear just fine. Perfect. I'm being really feeling like I need to do a grid prayer over our country and over our world. And so I want to, from this place of peace that we've cultivated just in the last few minutes, I want you to allow yourself to put your hands on your heart. And we're going to start with the self. Placing your hands on your heart. We are grateful for this vessel, this body. We are thankful for this journey. We are thankful for the peace that we get to experience with a choice every day to connect to the divine. We are grateful for every path that has led us to this moment. And we recognize that we choose to be awakened in this time and this earth. We choose to open our eyes and see through our one spiritual eye. We choose to see God in all things, recognizing that if we don't see God in all things, then we see God in nothing. Recognizing the divinity and the oneness that connects us all like a beautiful thread. And I want you to take this moment and think about somebody in your household right now that's under the same roof as you. Even if it's just a pet or a plant, if there's no other person, or think of a family member. We are thankful for those who live with us. We are thankful for the people that have chosen to see us in our lives, who have chosen to do life with us during this timeline. We are thankful for the peace in our homes. Even if we don't experience peace on the daily, we claim it in our homes. I want you to think of someone on your street. I want you to picture a neighbor, or if you can't, if you don't know your neighbors, think of the street that you live on. And we claim a protection over our street that we live on. We think of our neighbors and what they're going through right now all around us. And we speak peace to the streets that we drive down every day, to the neighbors that live in this very same street as us. And I want you to broaden that to the city that you live in. Thank you, Spirit, for the city that we live in. Thank you for every person in this city that have chosen out of 8 billion people on this planet to be in my same neighborhoods, in my same grocery stores, in the same stores that I shop, in the same places that I go, the same churches I walk in and out of, the same schools, the daycares, the businesses, the restaurants. We see the faces of the known and the unknown in our city. And we thank you, Spirit, for the protection, the awakening of their heart. We thank you that at some point, if we have the pleasure to cross paths with them, that we can be an expression of you, Spirit. And that something will awaken them to the truth and remind them of who they are. We broaden this vision of our city into our state. the state. We are all from many different states. In this very small group here on Zoom, we represent, I know of at least 5 different states. And I want you to envision the state that you're in. I want you to envision a beautiful dome of energy over your state, the people within your state. Thank you for the collective awakening. Thank you, Spirit, that we live in a time where we are free to express our beliefs. We are free to speak what we believe. We are safe. By comparison of what's happening in this world, we are so grateful to be in this place that we live, experiencing safety and freedom. We speak to those that are in control of our state, the leaders within our government. And we are thankful that divine order is taking place. We are thankful that restoration is taking place. And it doesn't matter what we believe in this small Zoom meeting. It doesn't matter if we align with everything. We are thankful for this moment that we can trust that you, Spirit, are in control. And we pull back and we join together and imagine this beautiful, energetic dome over our entire country. And we join energetic hands and we agree together in this space right now. We're seeing the awakening taking place in America. We are seeing the protection. We are seeing the shifts and the changes and the evolution of mankind and the Aquarian energy that has to cause a revolution. It has to cause systems to crumble and fall down so that a new order, a new timeline can come through. One where love does win. We believe in this moment, in the energies of love, the frequency of love and kindness to our neighbors, to our countrymen, to those that we don't believe the same exact beliefs. We can find one common grounds of love with these people. And broadening within your mind's eye this energetic field, this dome of beautiful light surrounding the entire planet, this beautiful earth that we call home. It is in so much turmoil, but there's also so much beauty. Everywhere we look, we see beauty. We see God. May our eyes be open so that we can raise the vibration, connecting this entire planet as one. As expressions, there is no divide. There is no border. There is no race. There is no nationality when it comes to the eye of God. When it comes to the knowing that we are all individual, beautiful, and meaningful connections of the divine. So we envision this beautiful force field surrounding and encompassing our planet. May we be compassionate to all who are under this field of energy. May we look at our neighbors. May we look at the faces that come through the internet, the TV. May we hear the voices of those that trigger us and recognize it is a mirror in front of us. It is a mirror reflecting what is on the inside. And it is an opportunity for us to continue to give love, to vibrate on a higher level where there is positive energy flowing through our fingertips. We are grateful for the health in our bodies, for the peace in our lives, regardless of the situations happening around us, regardless of what's happening in our home, in our streets, in our cities, in our state, in this country, in the world. We will recognize that we are not that observation. We are of the Spirit, observing and expressing during this time, during this life that we have been gifted. We release our attachment to the outcome. We release our attachment to our vessels and our bodies. We release our attachment to the connections and the relationships, as beautiful as they are, as grateful as we are for these relationships, as meaningful as our love is. We recognize that there is a much bigger, greater power and purpose on our lives. We each have medicine for this world. We each have magic that we were born with, that is our divine right to remember and call in and step into. Every one of you hearing my voice right now, let this be a reminder that you do not need another thing or another person to step into your calling, your highest self, your total healing, your total expression as the I am. You don't need to learn another thing. You don't need to have another piece of advice given to you. You don't need to go learn any sound bowls or crystals or anything else. As amazing as all of these things feel to us, the truth is we are the temple. We are the I am. We are the isness of the I exist. And it is as simple as that. And right now, with my hands extended, I ask you all to also extend your hands, either out towards the other people on your screen, out towards the sky, the heavens, whatever it is. I want you to raise your hands and recognize the power within your hands. And we speak against anything that comes against the awareness and the truth of everything I just spoke. We speak against anything that causes fear, that causes pain, that causes dis-ease within our bodies. We collectively send our energy to each one of us in this meeting tonight, and we claim a peace beyond all understanding. The release of the experience of pain beyond all understanding. We claim our birthright of standing tall, walking into rooms and owning our place in that room. We pray a protection over our bodies, over our spirits, over our homes, over our families, over this world. We see it. And we are not special. We are just waking up and we are deciding and choosing to see it. And because we see it, we get to walk and move through this planet and remind others that they also can see it and experience it, that they also are beautiful, perfect expressions of the I am. May we remember that that is our duty, to know ourselves and to share that truth with others when they are ready. Knowing that we stand tall like our own individual trees of life, with the medicine, the fruit, the apples that we have to give others. Knowing we don't have to move around. Trees don't move around and find people to sit within their shade. We get to stand tall with our feet grounded and rooted into the earth, with the fruit and the wisdom of our knowing, and allow ourselves to attract others who need this medicine and this truth. We put our faith in you, Spirit. We put our faith in this collective divine intelligence, this collective divine timing to place us in the right places and spaces. May our eyes be open to see what you want us to see, Spirit. May our ears be open to hear what you want us to hear through your ears, through your eye. May our hearts be open to see and recognize opportunities to love people who need this love. May our egos, may our thoughts, may our opinions, may our fears be put on the back burner until all we see is through your eye and through your ears. Again, recognizing that we do not need a single thing else to choose that way of life. And in this moment, as we have chosen to disconnect from the outside world, disconnect, turn off the TVs, the social media, the distractions, we take this moment to remember we remember who we are. We remember the power that flows through our veins. Not because of a religion, not because of anything other than just simply breathing and remembering. I want everybody to take in a deep breath through your nose and envision that white light just pouring in like a flood through your body. You may move your fingertips. You may want to move your hands. Allow yourself to express however you want to be expressed in this moment. Flowing through your body, allowing that light to pour through your head. You may feel a tingling in your third eye. You may experience ringing colors. Allow it to pour through. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, I want you to send that white light straight to any part of your body that feels uncomfortable or feels pain. Envisioning the swirling, the flow, allowing yourself to only see that white light, to only experience the warmth, the peace, the comfort. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. taking this last song I'm going to play for the evening to really connect, to set your intentions for this week, for the peace that you want to experience.
My soul rests in your embrace. I am yours. You are mine.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a song that I will never not love. I hope you could all hear it well. I don't know how it'll be, but if you want to turn your microphones or your microphones back on so we can all say hi and just take a collective breath again through your nose. Blowing it out through your mouth. Again through your nose. Releasing it. Allowing your shoulders to move, your hands to shake, tingling. All of the things are natural. If your extremities are feeling a little tight since you weren't laying down, allow yourself to kind of shake it off. Bringing yourself back to center, to your heart space. The most sacred medicine that you carry inside of you is your breath. The way that we come back to center when we feel chaotic, when we feel the noise creeping in, is to call yourself back to center. Allow yourself to listen to the breath coming in through your nose and out through the mouth, and breathing Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. We were designed to say the name, to speak through our breath. Thank you all so much for being here with me in this moment tonight. Thank you for the patience through the sound. I hope you could hear it well. There was no plan for this. You all are the ones that represent spontaneity, so go team. You don't need a big to-do or lots of plans, and so I appreciate you being here. It started with my father wanting to ask everybody at 7 o'clock to collectively send energy to his body and to pray. And the more we talked, the more we realized we all need this. So it allows us to connect. And I started playing the bowls, and I realized like there's so much more power in us joining together and speaking over. Have you guys done a grid prayer before, or a grid covering, or was that your first time to do one?
My first
My
time.
first time.
First time.
Yeah. Wonderful, don't you think?
Oh,
I did.
I absolutely loved it.
I've done similar things,
Yeah.
sending love and light to every.
Yes. Yes, one of the first things we can do is, hopefully I'm not speaking over her, it froze to me. But when we're not feeling well, it's like one of the best things we can do is to start focusing on others, to start focusing on the world around us, and continuing to honor ourselves, of course, not ignoring ourselves, but really understanding that sometimes what we're feeling, especially when you are a powerful dad, I'm speaking to you, and I know many of you as well, when you're a powerful teacher and you spend every day holding space for other people, it's important to be really intentional about releasing what's not yours, releasing what's, and even when you're in conscious conversation and it's eye-opening and it feels good to you, you're still pulling on energies from the world. When you open your heart up to love on other people, there is a very real energetic exchange happening to where sometimes we realize, wow, I'm feeling heavy. I'm not sleeping so well, whatever. And just say the words, just get quiet and still, and then speak. I release what's not mine. I pull myself back to center, to my sovereign being, to my heart space. And I get back to the breath and connect to God, Spirit, Source, Yahweh.
That's so good.
That's like what I told once about doctors years ago. They didn't know about germs. And when they discovered them, the guy that discovered them told them they needed to wash their hands in between patients. And that's kind of what that is.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to release what's not yours,
Right.
you know. And so hopefully my intention tonight was to set with some beautiful spirits and just breathe together, pray over our country, pray over our world, pray over our cities, our states, our neighbors, our homes, and ourselves, so that we can continue to operate in a beautiful space of peace and know that even when the world's chaotic, because it always is, right? We're not saying the world isn't stressful or that there's not things going on all around, but allowing ourselves to find the pockets of peace. Does anybody have anything that they experienced they want to talk about, or anything to add to the evening? Dan, you always have something to say. Nothing?
I'm making space for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the energy. It was a blessing to me. And we're recording this, and I'm going to put it in a YouTube video, and probably put it on Facebook where you can get to this whenever you want to, and just sit down and do this again. You know, so it's going to be a valuable tool. This is Allison's new ministry, and I'm very proud of her. And if you feel the desire to possibly support her one way or another, you can either send it on my PayPal account, and I'll know what it's for, and I'll give it to her, or you can reach out to her and message her. She's on private, so let me know, and I can send you a link where you can contact her, and she'll send you a way that you can bless her too. So she really blessed us tonight. We really appreciate it, baby.
Thank you.
Hey,
I hope
Allie.
you all sleep well. Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to let you know that I had when I saw the post that your dad sent, I had a leap and a jump to get on home in the nick of time so I can tune in, because those times that you have spoken and those times that you have shared has really touched me and blessed me. And I just believe that you should be really knowing that the lives that you're touching, that even though we're far away, and if just a little piece that we get of you, it has been awesome. And this part has just been beautiful, absolutely
Aw.
beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for
I
being a part.
receive that. I receive that. Thank you so much for that reflection.
Something that she does that's really cool that she came up with is during the summertime, she bought some big blow-up rafts like beds, and found people that had indoor swimming pools, and then people would come out and get in those rafts in their clothes and lay there, and then she did the same thing for them while they're floating in the water. And it was awesome, wasn't it, Ellie?
Yes.
So, it was really cool.
I'm trying to. There we go. I guess I was okay to start with.
Yeah, I have a question.
Absolutely.
When you were playing the bowls, there were some of the tones that I could feel it in my third eye, and then some tones I could feel it in my sacral,
Yeah.
and then like maybe my heart area. So different tones I could feel in those different places. Is that normal?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So each of these bowls are tuned to the frequency of the chakras. So it is the third eye bowl, it is the sacral bowl. So if I'm playing those, most likely if you were feeling that, it was while I was playing that specific bowl that's made to resonate. So I'm really thankful it came through, because I didn't know how it was coming through. I honestly didn't know if it was blasting y'all's ears out. So I was trying to play real gentle, not be too crazy with the bowls. Experiencing a sound bath in person is the best way because you can actually feel the frequencies in your body. So otherwise it's filtering through your ears, right? But so you're experiencing them almost through your filter of what feels good through your ears, as opposed to allowing it to really penetrate through your body, you know? So yeah, people see colors, they experience different temperature changes, sometimes warm, sometimes cold, sometimes the tears flow, which doesn't mean anything, it's just a release of energy. But ideally, this just was tonight mostly just to bring everyone peace, help you sleep better, help you feel, just ready for your week ahead. It's been a little crazy lately.
It will. If you notice in the chat, I just put a link to a YouTube video of her doing this in our church gathering. Some of you may have seen it before, but it's on my YouTube account. And do you see it in the chat right now?
I don't have my
It says
open. You may have to open.
YouTube.
Well, if they're on a screen where the chat's not on, they might have to
all right.
go to it.
So
I know on mine, all I see is everybody's faces.
Okay, well, when I post this on Facebook, I will put that link on there also. So you can go see her doing a full sound deal for our fellowship. So.
I have a question.
Yes, Miss Essie.
Hi, Allie. Can you tell me what the difference is between maybe feeling really hot or feeling cold? Because I was like, oh my gosh, am I having a hot flash? It was like super
There's
intense.
so unfortunately there's no like right or wrong, right? It's just your body's way of moving energy. So you might have been releasing something that you needed to release energetically, or pulling it in. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a doctor. The doctor's like, well, you might be sick or you might be whole. Who knows? But no, it's all of it is energy movement through your body. I guarantee you, if you guys were to take your hands and rub them together, if somebody wants to try this right now, since we've been doing energy work, if you put your hands together, rub them together. Is anybody going to do it with me? Do it. It's fun. Rub your hands together for a minute. Get it real good. And then pull your hands apart very slowly. If you do it too fast, it might not work. But like I can feel a ball of energy moving through my hands pretty easily. And it's kind of hard if you're not used to trying that. But if you put your hands out or you try to like pull it back together, you can almost feel an energetic density surrounding you, ideally. And if you don't, it doesn't mean anything's wrong. But if you're sensitive to that, you might be able to feel that. And it's pretty cool because a lot of energy is moved through your body. So at the end of that, if you watch the video later when y'all's eyes are closed, I was doing energy healing. And again, it doesn't mean I'm healing you. I'm just holding space for healing to happen the entire time. I'm moving, doing like a distance, we call it Reiki, energy healing, hands on, whatever feels good to you. But the whole time that we're meditating, I'm like looking at you all and like doing a distance, like pulling energy off of you and like helping bring in like the positive flow of light. And for me, I can feel all of that. So if it could have been a moment where we're moving, I was looking at you doing energy and you might have felt the heat in that moment, So it's all energy. Everything is energy. Yep. And when I move my hands, I almost feel like I'm moving through the dimensions. It's crazy. But we all can do it. It's not anyone specific. But yeah.
The Bible says that God is the Father of lights, and that's us.
Yes.
Light is energy, so.
Well, thank you all. And
thank
you. Yes.
Thank you, Allie.
You're welcome. Did you have a question or you were just saying bye?
I just wanted to ask you, what's the difference between when you make the sound with your bowls or when you can do the sounds with yourself? Because that's something I've been doing for a number of months now, and listening to the sound, I'm doing the sound myself, so...
There's not really any difference. Now, I don't know how this is going to sound. Let me try something. So when I hit this sacral, sometimes I'll go... And I'll hit this is a scientific specific frequency that's connected to the sacral chakra. So if you have that memorized and you can hit that whenever you want, that's amazing. I can't do that. But while I'm playing sound bowls, I can actually hit that frequency. But these have been perfectly tuned. So this is the solar plexus. This is the sacral heart, and so on.
Okay.
So it's there's not a huge difference, but the frequency is a vibration. It's not just a pitch that we hit. It's an actual vibration. But again, it's one of many modalities that feels good to connect us to spirit and energy healing. And it doesn't, it's not required to do these things, but if it creates results that you're looking for, then all power to you.
Which one did
Yeah.
which one did you break?
The crown chakra.
So she broke her crown chakra.
I broke my crown chakra, which they say that is, it happens like for a reason. So we'll see. I don't know. My crown chakra is burst open. But anyway, I know we all got to get off but I appreciate you all for being here. I love you. And even if I don't know you, I love you, and have a great week. Let me know. Message me if you need anything.
Good to
Thank
see
you,
all of
Roy.
you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Allie.
Thank
Love
you.
y'all.
Thank you.
Roy.
See
Bye,
y'all.
guys.
You're welcome.
Bye bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Blessings. Bye-bye.